All right, welcome everyone. We're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we're here for Kill a Kill, episode 17. Oh,
We have standoff. Standoff.
And specifically, we had a huge amount of lore dumped on us as well.
We did indeed.
We now know what the life fibers kind of are.
Aliens. Yeah.
Aliens. And we were kind of waiting for something like this because, you know, these are the Gurren Lagann people.
Right.
And now we know the big twist. But the thing is that, all right, now that, you know, this is all the way it is,
Yes.
we have Lady Ragyo, headed to Honoji Academy.
Right.
How will she be received? What will
Warmly.
Satsuki do
Warmly.
while she's at the Kiryuin estate?
Exactly, yeah.
All these questions need to have answers.
Indeed. Oh boy.
So without further ado, let's get into it. All right, guys, I'm going to start the episode in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, now. Helicopter with the rainbow lights. So this is Ragyo's entrance.
Why does... Oh, no,
Satsuki.
Satsuki-sama. All right.
Indeed. Now you saw that.
What's the gold? I love the music.
All right. Ay.
Not saying what it is.
Oh!
Yes.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah. Dun. Tell me what you want.
Oh boy. Okay, so I get the feeling it might not be a trap for Ragyo, which is a little bit disappointing, but I'm sure it will still be awesome.
See, here's the thing, like, she said she was counting on the 4 devas, and that's like...
Yeah.
That's like the thing where you can tell Gamakori will be like, oh my god,
Yes.
like, I am so hard right now. Like, she just said she was counting on us. And then Sanagiyama's like, yada, like, remember, we're gonna be cool about this, man. Cool about
Exactly.
this. And Nanisora is just like, yes, the plan is all going well. And he's all like, you guys actually all think you're actually doing something in the plan. I'm the one that's coordinating this whole thing.
But, it's going to be so satisfying to see Ragyo bite the dust. Just, oh, yeah.
I love the blood splattering on the blocks of lettering, so...
Yeah.
Wow.
That's right. They have Samuga's other gun out in front, right? And it's
Oh yeah.
hanging down below. It's just...
No, you can't! Ah!
So are you saying that Lady Satsuki and her loved each other that much? Ah.
Did she just flash herself? Put me on. Oh, he's still pointing the gun. Yep. I don't feel like shooting them anymore. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
And now it's yeah.
Yeah.
That's great.
It's great that they're addressing this.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's training.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
He's
That's
just suddenly
horrible.
there.
Sudden backstory.
Wait, does that mean horrible tragic death?
Yep.
Ah.
Yeah.
Wow. I love that they keep the light,
Yeah, just
even when
perfectly
it's
right
not
there.
actually covering anything, you know?
Oh.
Kill la Kill has figured out how to do exposition. Just have clothes be coming off of somebody while
Yep.
it's happening.
Yep. Oh. 11 years ago.
yeah.
Oh.
Are they gonna reveal the dad's face at some point? My quest to conquer the world. And at 16 years old, I'm thinking back on my life.
That's great.
Back then.
Oh.
But now!
Yes!
Dun 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 dun! I love Ira
This
so
is
much.
so good, yes.
I love him so much.
Oh. Oh. Wait a minute. If they're being clothed,
Uh-huh.
that means they will essentially be armed.
Uh-huh.
Oh! How did you get up here?
It was gonna be like you.
Guts, guts! Even the dog introduces
Yeah.
itself. Yes. This music, though.
I know, it's so good. And it's for just like a basic conversation
Yeah.
about other stuff.
They are rebels. Whoa!
So they're safe.
Yeah, that's good. Like, you guys
Maybe
could...
that's intentional on Era's part.
Ah, genius. Oh, never mind. Oh!
Maybe not.
Crap! Oh!
The text just keeps getting blocked on...
Whoa, what?
Is this a JoJo's reference all of a
He's like,
sudden?
Nani, what is this aura? Oh my god!
Yes. Yes, indeed.
Oh my god, this show. He saw the text in the hidden cameras.
Yeah.
Yes. Ah! Yep. Have an army. Oh.
Well, are you sure about that?
See, this is the thing. I think that's maybe what
expected.
Raggio. That's maybe what Raggio does want.
Right, but
this is all actually just
yeah,
Satsuki.
Mako's still sleeping.
Okay, cool. So she's gonna. The music! It's
it's so good! It's so good!
Oh.
How amazing would that be to have this music play every time you enter a room? Like,
Oh my god, that'd be too much. Like I'd have to transcend like my human body and everything and become something beyond. My drill would have to pierce like all the heavens and everything. Oh my god!
I hate that I love her music so
Right?
much.
Oh, innerwear. Oh crap. Not outerwear. Oh. Oh. Yeah, Nui is like worst girl. Like, just she needs to die.
Yep.
Oh, that's some
really?
third person talking there. Oh, now we're back to first person. Okay. Grasp my sword firmly, please.
Uh-huh.
Oh, nice.
Ah. Okay, cool. Right.
All right. Ah! That's right, from your travels. Oh. Oh, what is this track? This is so badass. All right. Okay. Tomorrow.
It's like one massive cup.
Yeah. And they look like blood, like potentially within the cup. They'll be drunk, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, crap.
Okay, this is gonna be so cool.
A satellite?
And it's shaped like Raggio's hair.
The naked apes. Oh,
Nice.
cool. So they need her there in order to actually be able to be a true threat to Raggio.
Right. To the student council chamber.
This is amazing.
Oh.
Dang. Oh,
What is this track?
it's triumph. That's
It's
what
like
it is.
we who are about to die salute you. Like,
Yeah. Yeah.
oh,
Oh, the build up.
like they're going to war. They're
Yeah.
going to war.
They're going to war.
Oh,
They
this is so
toasted,
amazing. Yeah.
And they threw their glasses on the ground. Oh my gosh. This is so much. Yep. Oh! Ah! Oh.
Oh boy.
Whoa. Dang, the rainbow's like origin point is revealed.
Presentation.
Jeez!
Kill it with fire.
Oh my god.
Did you catch that too? This bitch.
Yeah. Oh, wait. It actually is. Oh my god, the music this episode
so
is
good.
nuts. Ah! DTR, it's hilarious. Oh my god. Have fun storming the stadium!
Yes,
Ah! I understood that reference.
I love it.
Whoa. Oh, their eyes.
Dang. Sonatori. Yes!
Yeah!
Yeah! I've been waiting for
Oh,
this.
yeah! 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 Yes!
Let's get some matricide up in this. Ah!
Oh, yeah! Oh, yeah! Yes!
Brilliant.
Yes! Yes! Oh, yeah! So good. Ooh!
Oh, yeah.
Yeah! Yes!
Oh,
Yeah! Yeah! Yeah!
it's just so perfect. Like,
So good!
like,
That was
like-
amazing! That was so amazing!
we
Ah.
were like, this is the perfect trap.
Yeah,
This
yeah.
is the perfect trap. But once everything started to go and they started
It's like,
to
wait, what?
I was like, oh man, is she
Yeah.
actually sacrificing them in exchange for
But
actually getting her mother in a compromising situation? Because I think that what it probably was is that they altered it so that it would look like they are.
Sure, potentially.
And she
or
would-
maybe
she
or
would-
maybe that's how they're gonna protect the students from whatever
Oh.
craziness is about to happen. Because we don't necessarily, unless you have a head on a spike in a bulletproof glass case, you don't know that the person's
She's
dead.
not
So-
dead yet.
Right.
She's
And
not
even
dead
if she
yet.
was, there's still Nui. So
Yeah. Yeah.
but oh yeah! Oh yeah! Like
yeah,
I'm so
I'm so
I am so
excited.
happy right now.
Yes.
Oh man, the build up to this was so good, but I'm glad they didn't end it with the, oh no, is Satsuki on
Right.
Ragyo's side cliffhanger? No. Wow. Yes, it's happening. It's happening. Oh. Was it like all of like Satsuki's lines that she's given about
they were
like
all just so
the
perfect.
lion uses its full strength even when hunting the rabbit.
Yeah.
She's like, oh, I
Yeah.
put everything into this.
Yep.
Ever since I was 5 years old,
Yeah.
I've had a dream.
That's
of
right.
overthrowing
and-
this petty control that
And-
you pretend to have over humanity.
Everything with Satsuki and the Devas this episode was so good. And the thing is, they didn't say what they were going to be doing, right?
No.
But you know that this is coming, right? And the way they just fall in behind her, and it's like, all right, it's time, you know. And they do their last drink, and they're like, here we go,
And they
you know.
throw it
and
on
they
the ground.
throw them on the ground. It was just
Oh, yes. It's amazing. This is the best. So guys, here's the thing. Here's the thing. Ragyo is probably wearing a god robe right now.
or something even crazy.
Or something even crazier.
Like, for all we know, she might have life fibers on the inside.
That is the other thing I was going to point at, was that they said innerwear when Ragyo was talking alone with her her assistant girl and Nui just being wherever the heck she wants to be. They said innerwear, and I'm
Right.
because remember in the lore drop, they
yeah.
said that the life fibers would attach to the central nervous systems of the organisms, and it would fry them essentially.
Yeah. Now, I'm not sure when they said innerwear if that was supposed to be like on the inside of people, or whether that was supposed to be like not clothes that you would wear on like the outside, but like, you know, something that would go underneath the clothes. Like, you know, if you're talking like underwear or things like that. I don't know.
But there's a reason why it's called underwear versus not innerwear.
Yeah.
So the other thing is that
Uh-huh.
the parts of the globe that were covered were actually a very small amount, unless those are the parts that hadn't been covered yet.
Right. I almost feel like that's what it was supposed to be.
Well, what it also might be is that they've already got the globe, you know, filled with people wearing stuff with life fibers in them. But those are the parts actually where people are now getting affected by the innerwear stuff.
Okay, yeah, there's all
I mean, they're called Revox because it's the anagram mix-up of covers, and you know,
right.
It's actually not a perfect switch, because then it would be Srevok. You know, if they were doing it backwards, they call it Revox.
Right. Huh. Yeah.
They're going Scover. You know.
But
either way.
So this whole episode was so amazing. They brushed over the whole standoff between Sumugu and Ryuko, which was kind of like hilarious that they did that, but also it was perfect because that way they moved on to bigger and better things.
Because that whole little showdown thing was more about showing Ryuko's stubbornness and how that's going to be a strength in this episode, because once she realizes that Mako's mother and father and family and all them will be in trouble, she's like, nope.
Exactly.
Forget all of my issues of wanting to get out of everyone else's wars and conflicts. I'm going to stand up for people that are innocent and need defending and protecting.
That's right. And okay,
awesome.
and the fact that we also got so many like just so much time of hearing "Don't Lose Your Way."
Yes.
Like that was just great too. Like the music as a whole, this episode was so good.
So good.
There were so many amazing tracks that they did. Even the ones for Ragyo, like because I hate her. I hate her.
Ragyo's music is like second only to "Don't Lose Your Way."
Yeah, it's like some of the best tracks. Like one of the best tracks in the whole OST.
Yeah.
Which is.
But then we had all these other tracks as well that were done like perfectly at like very specific times. And oh my gosh, then we even had like some of these funny scenes, like the one between Gamaguri-ira and the
Mankanshoko family.
And they had this like really intense. I'm like,
it's like that.
Who's riffing on the electric guitar here? Just like
Kill la Kill has figured
ham.
out how to do exposition and conversations that are otherwise like wouldn't be hype, you know, because the whole thing about Kill la Kill is hype, right? Like this episode in the ending was the embodiment of hype. Like, I mean, Yeah. So then in these parts where they have these little things which you would almost think, are they like padding for time? Because why would they bring up the whole thing of, is Mako safe and all that stuff and all this, and because having them at the place is great, so that they can have the jokes that they do there.
Yeah.
But it's like, is all of that needed? Maybe not. But if you apply awesome music as necessary, right?
Yes,
and it covers everything. And yeah, like.
This next episode is going to be nuts.
Yeah, like
because
from the whole show from the here on out, I get the feeling like they can't basically apply the brakes at all from like until the very end. Like this is we're on the train now, baby. Like, oh boy, like what a sports and culture festival! What a sports and culture festival! That's all. Yeah.
Like, I love how they even poked a joke at the whole thing of the Sports and Culture Festival getting, like, ended, like, before it was actually even, like, over. With this is more of like, no, it just begun and now it's immediately over.
Yeah. And
I mean, okay, let's be real. When we all heard, we're going to have you present yourselves to my mother, I was like, it's a trap! Like so excited. But the thing is trap doesn't necessarily mean that it's going to work. What I expected was that they were going to find some way in order to, get a hold of her and basically use her as leverage against the, what they ended up revealing to be the life fibers here. But the thing that's crazy about this is that, no, this is kill a kill. We're bombastic and we have breakneck pacing.
Exactly.
No, it worked. It worked super well. But here's the thing. They cut away before we see her, drop dead. So
exactly.
So what keeps us even more antsy and anticipating this is that what's going to happen next?
Oh yeah, I know. It's crazy.
Is Nui just going to show up and be like,
there's
I
Nui.
break the rules? And,
right. Yeah, that could be a thing that happens, but also I think we made the connection earlier of Ragyo to Saren, right?
Yep.
Serving some alien being that's beyond him and all that stuff, and the idea of it having this sort of like parasitic aspect to it. There's a very good possibility that Ragyo is more or less an avatar for the life fibers.
Right, she's
been taken over
a long time ago.
Exactly. And she might think she's still independent, but she's probably going to realize that she's not.
I was going to bring that up. Did you notice there was a part where she spoke in third person?
Yeah. Now that might just be like because she thinks so highly of herself that Ragyo Satsuki or Kiryu
But come on, if we're comparing her to Saren,
right?
Then anytime we see something like that, we have to assume, mind control, brainwash. She's under control.
Yep.
And here's the other crazy thing: is that what would be more terrifying than an evil version of what Ryuko became when she raged out.
Oh, yeah.
Imagine that. Blood spurting everywhere, the clothes, teeth, crawling over it, and just being like, we can stop hiding now. Time to feast on our master. And it just tears her apart. The blood also. The blood could activate it, too.
Ooh.
Anyways, just a random thought.
This is going to be so crazy.
Yeah.
It's going to be so amazing. Like, okay, I've talked about this before, and even this video, but there's something about the Devas with the slow walk with Satsuki, because the thing is, there have been other characters in stories that try to be the commander, the commanding commander, where they just walk places and they're awesome and
everyone just
they're
salutes,
badass. Right, exactly.
Yeah.
But like, okay, Satsuki knocks it out of the park.
Definitely.
Because the thing is, and I think this is why. One, Satsuki as a character is very compelling. She clearly has goals that she's working towards alongside the main character. She's not just an antagonist, she's the protagonist of her own story, all this stuff. And then in addition to that, and she has her own antagonists, right? Especially when Nui showed up.
Yep.
And then in addition, the people that serve her, they make us like them.
Yes.
So that then when they like Satsuki, when they are loyal and serve her faithfully, then it builds it up even more. Because the thing is, you could like, okay, one example that I think of is like, say, Balalaika in Black Lagoon.
Sure.
Right?
Great
She also
example.
does it very well. But in that case, while they still build up the group as a whole that serves her,
We don't like them as much.
we don't like them as much, and we don't know the individuals, right? There's her lieutenant or whatever, but he's not a character, right? We don't know who he is.
Right.
Here, we know who all the Devas are, and then there's the school beyond that, right? And we see the Devas even commanding the school, so it's that additional like layer there. But I mean, Ira is one of my absolute favorite characters, and good old Nani Share, like she is also amazing, and
It's like her name is Nona or something.
Non, Non. And then, of course, Mr. Edgelord himself. Sanageyama. I don't even have eyes because I'm so awesome, but I see everything. Like, all of that. And
I like how Ragyo didn't even address Sanageyama.
or Ira. Yeah.
Wait, didn't?
Nope, not Ira.
So she addressed Nono and the other one.
Yeah. But the thing is that Kill la Kill has made us love these four characters that are henchmen of the antagonist, right? Like, now, granted, Satsuki is not just an antagonist. That would be a complete disservice to her character to just label her as such.
I think Satsuki stopped being the antagonist after episode 3 to me. Like way back when.
And that's amazing. Like that they were able to do that, even though she was not the antagonist to us.
Right.
She was the antagonist to Ryuko for a long period of time. And so the Devas were still in the role of the henchmen of the antagonist. And yet they made us absolutely fall in love with them as characters. And then because they hold Satsuki in such high regard, and we already do because we love Satsuki as a character, it's very well done. But then the fact that there's the Devas on top of that, whom we love and they love Satsuki, that makes it even better. And then when we see the stuff like the crap in last episode, and we're wanting Satsuki to just kill this bitch, and then we hear that sound of a blade piercing flesh and blood, and we're like, oh yes, it happened, didn't it? It happened. It finally happened. It's just, it does my heart so much good.
Yes.
Yeah. But like,
I need like
and the double tap. It's like, yeah.
Yes, the double tap also, but it's
no decapitation. But we're working.
It's just like, oh, very cool.
It really is. Like the thing is like, okay, Ryuko is awesome as a main character, right?
Right.
And Satsuki would not make for a good main character, because like I mean it would, but the thing is that it's the idea of the fact that she does not have to struggle, so she can actually be patient and it doesn't affect the story. Like from the standpoint of you can still have the crazy pacing and adventures and all that stuff, because Ryuko's the kind of person to make that crazy stuff happen.
Right.
While Satsuki keikaku doris, and that like, I mean I would absolutely consume a story that had a character like Satsuki as the main character,
right?
But just
because
it'd be
hard to do conflict,
right, exactly. Usually you have to have them be like the side character that's sort of the main character, like they do with Satsuki here, and it's absolutely great. But like, that's just the rule of cool is
in full
too damn
effect
high.
here.
Like it is just, oh man.
I think we're about to have the first subversion of that though by having Ragyo actually survive though.
Yeah,
the fact that they had the cliffhanger end without her just kind of,
because again,
or like head being chopped off.
Right, exactly. You stab and then you don't slice. You just I mean you do, but you make sure that this comes off of this, right?
Yeah. Now, what I would love, also, this would also be very cool if they decided to do this, is if Ragyo is so incredulous that Satsuki would give up, basically, the opportunity to be the next me. And she's just like coughing up blood, like, Satsuki, why? Like, don't you want, like, or just even like laughing at her, like, you fool, why? Why would you? And it's like, I guess you never understood me, mother. And just kind of, just one slice, what would be head decapitated off.
And the way they could do this sort of subversion and get into cool mechanics with this fighting stuff and why it's so important for Ryuko to be there is that Nui's still there, right?
Right.
So then Nui intervenes, and then it's this awesome 6-on-2 fight. Right?
Oh God! Like no. What it's probably going to be is probably going to be a 2v1 with the zombified corpse of Ragyo reanimated by the clothes, fighting Ryuko and
Satsuki.
Okay. And then the 4 Devas just trying to hold off Nui from like getting to their lord. And
and that'll be so good. That'll be so amazing.
Yes.
I love the show so much. Like I'm going to be. It's gonna be funny because I'll be like, oh my god, there's this amazing anime, and people will be like, Kill la Kill, didn't that come out like 5 years ago? But like, it's so good. Thank you so much for getting us to watch it. This is
amazing.
I cannot believe my own mind and eyes right now that I am witnessing something like this. It is just too incredible. And again, the music is
like, godlike.
It is.
The music is so good.
Because the thing is, they could have had a story like this that has a moment like this and have it still be awesome.
Yeah.
And then maybe they don't have the extreme rule of cool with the Devas and all that stuff, or they don't. The music isn't quite as wonderful, or something like that, right? Mm-hmm. And it still would have been fantastic. Mm-hmm. But every aspect of this ending to this episode was above and beyond, knocked out of the park. Like,
yep.
Oh man, I'm surprised that other anime aren't just stripped of the will to fight. Because, I mean, yeah, like,
okay.
I'm speechless.
Okay, so we have the whole showdown basically ready to go now.
Yes,
the rebellion has begun.
Uh-huh.
The revolution will be televised. Mm-hmm. Now, here's the thing. If Ragyo survives, how is this going to go even more crazy?
Well, there's the fact that the life fibers exist as an entity, and there's the Kiryuin estate.
Okay. So my thing is that these are the people that did Gurren Lagann.
Uh-huh.
It's not over. This is just the beginning.
Right.
So how are things going to get even more crazy?
So here's the thing. Even if Ragyo is not dead yet, right? They won't, in my mind, they won't spend more than maybe a couple episodes with this here, right?
Okay.
Right? Because it's Kill la Kill.
Uh-huh.
So there's going to be something after this, and I think that's what that will be the battle against the life fibers, right? Because Satsuki didn't say she was rebelling against Ragyo. She was rebelling against the life fibers.
Right.
So, what I think is going to happen is they're going to win here. Mm-hmm. Or, I mean, if they don't, hey, cool, but they're going to beat Ragyo.
Yeah.
And then it's going to be the next step, which, if they wanted to have it be crazy, they then storm the Kiryuin estate, destroy the life fiber entity thing that's there, and then if they wanted it to be crazier, if they really wanted to just blow us away, it's that there's more life fibers out there.
Okay.
And then they've got to destroy all the life fibers in space or something like that. Or some equivalent.
Yeah.
Maybe the life fibers are all assault Earth or something like that. Like
that was actually my theory.
Like straight up like
So here's my theory. Mm-hmm. We have all these people wearing life fibers and such, right?
Yep.
I think Satsuki's plan is not just to, I got a quick stab on my mom and now we start the war. No, I think actually the reason why Satsuki's plan is waiting for this moment was that she needed her time to experiment with life fibers.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
And what I think it is going to be is she's going to do something. And the reason why they show that satellite seems to be pointing in this direction that I'm thinking of is that she's going to try and find a way to basically free the world from the control of life fibers.
Gotcha.
But what's going to happen is that the life fibers will attack.
Sure.
Like that's how I think this becomes crazy.
And then it's literally for the fate of the world. And
it becomes humanity against the space invaders coming in.
Sure.
And probably the reason why they awoke all that time ago was they're basically like, we heard
time.
We heard a beacon. We heard like a signal from like the beyond, and it's like, we found a food place. Come here.
Right.
This is where you can
plentiful.
Yes, plentiful food source. So all these years, they've been basically using Raggio
Right.
to prepare the feast
Exactly. Yep.
for the arrival.
And I mean,
this sounds very Berserk-like if you think about it.
Okay, the thing did turn
the
into
cup.
basically a goblet. Like,
Yep.
this is either Berserk or this is Fate. Like, you know,
I would say Berserk.
I would definitely say Berserk. Well, no. Berserk is too sort of gritty and grounded to be this. This is definitely something we are not truly comparing, but, you know, the
No.
we're not equating. We're comparing, but not equating.
Yes, thank you.
But,
Yes.
this is going to...
I want it to go crazy. I want this to be
it
just...
will even more so, like...
Yeah. I want this to be just the beginning. Let's go crazy here. Let's go full nuts.
And that's what makes me love this so much, because they could have done this on like episode like 23 or something like that, right? You know, they could have had this be later in the show, you know, and it still would have been this amazingly hype, wonderful moment.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say they could have like not even had this.
Oh well, yeah. I mean, in truly the darkest timeline, you know, yeah. But they could have had it later, and then had this whole, you know, sports and cultural festival be the finale to the show, right?
Okay.
That this is the final stage for everything. But the fact that they do here,
oh man,
it's gonna get gooder and gooder. Like this is my body is so ready, and at the same time, it's not. I
want to theorize. I want to theorize more, like specifically now. So here's the thing that I think that's pretty cool, is that the life fibers did do something here.
Yes.
We don't know whether or not this was Satsuki basically saying this is the only way that Raggio will actually believe. Is that
that's where she will be oblivious enough for me to be able to get the jump on her.
So that's a possibility. What I think is actually the possibility is that she let this happen, and she's going to show Raggio how she's going to free everyone by initializing her thing that will turn it off.
Sure.
Because
and then maybe
right, because it's a blood draining process.
Right.
So they're probably all like, and then she just boom, and then a signal goes boom, and then they all just they all get disrobed. So it's going to be this massive stadium of nude people. And what I'm kind of excited for potentially, and this is something that I think would be really funny, is that they all have the devas. I mean, the devas all have life fibers that have been specially prepared and stuff.
That's right.
But what I'm kind of excited for potentially is the idea that life fibers are now going to all be awakening and might be a little bit of a problem here. So they might need new transformations and have some kind of like more nude form specifically, that doesn't allow the life fibers to be that much of a problem because they're moving towards higher percentages of life fibers within their actual outfits. So I just
well, that is definitely
that's one of my theories, and I
Here's-
think we're about to see a stadium full of nude people.
Well, that will happen eventually for sure. I would not be surprised at all if Kill la Kill ended with the entire world basically just going nude,
running around like the pink apes we are, just
yeah. But one thing, and I just thought of this. One of the things you can do with Saren is you can make him realize the truth of his situation. What if Satsuki did that with Raggio? And she said, but see, mother, if you want, I can save you. Like, probably not. And I very much want Raggio to absolutely be cut to pieces, right? But if she basically shows, this is what you believe will take over the world and stuff, and maybe this is the true nature of it, like, you are not the master here, you are the servant, you are the slave, and it's not going to end well for you. But I have a solution. Now, probably not, because then that would make the life fiber seem way less threatening,
Yeah.
But
Yeah. I think they're going to be way more threatening. You remember how in Gurren Lagann you had the anti-spiral, basically just
interdimensional
mess with them, and then just walks around and starts orating while they're all just
right.
It's going to be that level of crazy.
Exactly. We are getting to the point where we are now in the point where it's going to be basically epic level spells. And martial types tend to not do very well against those.
So crazy madness.
Yeah. this is gonna be so
But
good.
we're so hyped.
This is gonna be so good.
Like, I'm so hyped because the rule of cool is still in full
yeah.
swing.
Oh, yeah.
But like, it can go even further and beyond.
Yep. I am going to rewatch this show. I get the feeling so many times, and this
Yeah.
episode specifically because
Oh yeah.
because that was very satisfying
Yeah.
to see Satsuki just
There
stab
was
her
a
mom in the back.
surprising amount of characterization in this episode
There
as
was,
well.
yeah.
And I thought that was kind of sweet because
Yep.
they're basically saying, yeah, this is the last quiet episode we have in the show.
Oh, here's one other thing that I want to say. And I had already mentioned the whole thing of like the Devas and Satsuki, drinking the sake or whatever. But it's the idea that Satsuki's still very similar to her mother in a lot of ways of like believing in presentation and everything, right?
Right.
All the formality that she went through with the Devas and everything and the school and stuff to prepare for this moment. Not just
Right.
in the technical preparations, but like, all right, this is the day. It's about to go down. Here it is.
Yep.
Let's do this together. Like that. It's cool because it shows how she basically did come from Raggio,
Yes.
but she did not stay there.
Right.
And then of course there was the flashback to her dad again. So maybe we're gonna get some reveal there. But I'm not sure what exactly they'd be planning with that because
that was kind of interesting.
Yeah.
I mean, I think they told us way back when that it was specifically the father that gave her the Junketsu. Was like, this will be your wedding dress. But this was something where they were like reminding us, and it's like, remember this?
Right.
This
It's
is
like-
going to be an important plot point.
and the way
It's
they
like,
shadowed over the father's face, like it
Yeah,
could
yeah.
just be because they're like, okay, the father's not going to be a main character, so we're not going to show you his face,
Right.
because then you would be expecting him to be a main character.
But now we kind of expect him to be an
It to be a
important
reveal.
character,
Right, exactly.
of some measure,
Yeah.
because that might be it. Actually, it's like, you killed Raggio, but Dad's still out there.
Sure.
That's a very good possibility.
Yeah, if they wanted to do that, they absolutely could. Although I feel like that wouldn't quite have the same effect because Raggio, they had some very specific ways that they built her up as the villain that we wanted to get taken down. And the thing is that going just to the dad, that's another thing that's on the same plane. Right?
Yeah, I agree.
Whereas with the life fibers, it's like think about it. It's basically all just one big drill, right? And you need to go up the next rotation. Like yeah. It's all very scientific.
Yeah, exactly. Guys, this was absolutely amazing. Thank you so much for watching the reaction discussion. If you want to
watch the show.
Yeah, if you want to see the next episode's reaction right now, go check out the link in the description below for our Patreon. You get an early access there. Any level of support gives you access to our Discord where you can chat with us about stories or just whatever. And if any of that interests you, we'll see you there. But until then, we're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we'll see you all next time.